When my son was 2, he loved Bob the Builder. I would hear him in the other room as I worked away. The bulldozer would say, "Can we build it?" And the digger would answer, "Yes, we can." As the conversation would go, as I worked, I would bask in his growing vocabulary and growing creativity. He would use these lines on me too. He'd come running into the room and he'd say, "Mom, can we make hot chocolate?" "Yes, we can. Let's go." To which I would say, "Yeah, of course. Who can say no to that?" Okay.
Wow.
Better?
Wow.
Good.
It's a huge difference. Do you notice it from the first?
I think it's easier because this is lines. I think I need to write that one more liney.
You're breathing.
Well, yeah.
You're throaty. There's a couple times you snuck up into the nasal, but
Yeah.
that's because you're making a point.
Uh-huh.
And your eyes were changing.
No.
You know, you can give your power away and say it was the paper's fault.
I
And it
know.
was the paper's.
But I mean, it might help me write that one better if because I can act when it looks like a script, I think. Like, just because I'm not used to it
You're an
yet.
actress too. You'd like to act.
No. I think my sisters are. But I want to be. I want to be a speaker.
Still recording?
Yes, good. Just a couple of suggestions on lines.
Okay.
Because again, you're speaking, I mean, you're reading a story,
Uh-huh.
and I want you to speak.
Uh-huh.
And that's what we both want you to do.
Yep.
I'm just going to give you some suggestions to look at different ways to reframe these.
Uh-huh.
As I worked, the conversation between Digger and Bulldozer continued. And I was just loving being in the presence of my son as he had this conversation. His vocabulary was growing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's more like telling the story instead of reading it.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion to look at that
I would
for
love
next
that.
time. You see what I mean?
Because I don't like that part, but I don't know how to fix it.
Well, that's what I said. I said,
Yep, that's perfect.
as I worked, the conversation between Digger and Bulldozer continued. You know,
Yeah.
and you're creating a all right. You get that,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So try it again.
Okay.
Right?
What is another? The cement mixer and the bulldozer, maybe. People don't know what the diggers are. That's why I care.
Who cares?
They think it's a wild animal in Yellowstone.
Who cares? Nobody. Just get the story. They love the interaction of you and your son. That's what they're getting.
Oh, okay. Okay. When my son was 2, he fell in love with Bob the Builder. He would have these conversations with himself and his toys. The conversations between the digger and the bulldozer were the best. The digger would say, "Can we build it?" And the bulldozer would answer, "Yes, we can." I loved listening to his pretending. I loved his growing vocabulary. And I even loved it more when he tried these antics on me. He would come flying into the room and he would say, "Mom, can we make hot chocolate?" "Yes, we can. Let's go." To which I would shrug and say, "Of course, who can say no to that?" Sorry. When it started, I actually didn't know where this was coming from. I just had all these little "yes we cans" all day long. He actually got it from his daddy's dates each evening when they would watch Bob the Builder. Looking back, I am so grateful for this, for his encouragement and for his enthusiasm. Whether his intention was directed at me or at getting his next chocolate fix, I was in. My son's can-do attitude was sometimes the only thing keeping my head above water. I had a 6-month-old attached to me at all times and a 2-year-old running around screaming, "Yes, we can." Plus, I was starting 2 new businesses. Okay.
So
I
you
think I
started-
get
You
it.
started flatlining
Uh-huh.
because you haven't practiced this, you're going back in there, it's okay. One of the things that came to my mind is, yes, we can.
Mhm.
And I think it gave you some ideas for content. My son had no idea. He gave me the mantra for my life. Yes, we can. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Try that on for size.
Yeah.
If it works for you, because it seems to be an affirmation that you kind of owned.
Uh-huh.
Have you? I don't know, I'm just asking you.
I did for a while there while I was blogging. And I was writing the blog, but I mean, to a certain extent, of course, yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Okay. And then this was just,